NLY Capital Management Inc NLY shares are moving today on volatility 0.26% or 3 cents from the open. The NYSE listed company saw a recent bid of $11.49 and 6,950,000 shares have traded hands in the session. When conducting stock research, some investors will choose to start from the top down while others may choose to begin from the bottom up. Starting from the top down typically includes studying the overall economy, industries, and multiple markets. Stocks tend to perform differently at certain points in economic cycles. Figuring out where the economy is can help find the sectors that will outperform. Once specific sectors are identified, investors might be able to then select certain stocks within those sectors. Investors who start from the bottom up may start by analyzing individual stocks first. This may include looking for stocks that are undervalued in relation to the perceived value of the company. Many investors will use a combination of both styles when undertaking detailed stock research. NLY Capital Management Inc.'s Williams percent Ranger 14-day Williams percent R currently sits at 85.85. The Williams percent R oscillates in a range from 0 to 100. A reading between 0 and 20 would point to an overbought situation. A reading from 80 to 100 would signal an oversold situation. The Williams percent R was developed by Larry Williams. This is a momentum indicator that is the inverse of the fast stochastic oscillator. Currently, the 14-day ADX for NLY Capital Management Inc NLY is sitting at 30.36. Generally speaking, an ADX value from 0.25 would indicate an absent or weak trend. A value of 2,550 would support a strong trend. A value of 5,075 would identify a very strong trend, and a value of 75,100 would lead to an extremely strong trend. ADX is used to gauge trend strength but not trend direction. Traders often add the plus directional indicator D and minus directional indicator D to identify the direction of a trend. The RSI, or Relative Strength Index, is a widely used technical momentum indicator that compares price movement over time. The RSI was created by J. Wells Wilder, who was striving to measure whether or not a stock was overbought or oversold. The RSI may be useful for spotting abnormal price activity and volatility. The RSI oscillates on a scale from 0 to 100. The normal reading of a stock will fall in the range of 30 to 70. A reading over 70 would indicate that the stock is overbought and possibly overvalued. A reading under the 30th of May indicate that the stock is oversold and possibly undervalued. After a recent check, the 14-day RSI for NLY Capital Management Inc NLY is currently at 28.72, the 7-day stands at 23.22, and the 3-day is sitting at 24.58. Needle-moving action has been spotted in MGM Resorts International MGM's shares are moving today on volatility 1.91% or 0.60 from the open. The NYSE listed company saw a recent bid of $30.75 and 6,900,000 shares have traded hands in the session. Many investors are concerned with the proper portfolio diversification. Stock portfolio diversification entails spreading the investment dollars around to help minimize risk. When investors are creating a portfolio, they may be looking to add a combination of growth, value, income, dividend, and foreign stocks. They may also be spreading out stock picks among various industries. Keeping a mix of stocks that perform differently under certain market conditions can help keep the portfolio afloat when the environment shifts. Holding a few large positions in a small number of stocks may lead to trouble if the market turns sour and stock prices decline drastically. Currently, the 14-day ADX for MGM Resorts International MGM is sitting at 13.47. Generally speaking, an ADX value from 0.25 would indicate an absent or weak trend. A value of 2,550 would support a strong trend. A value of 5,075 would identify a very strong trend, and a value of 75,100 would lead to an extremely strong trend. MGM Resorts International MGM currently has a 14-day commodity channel index CCI of 72.79. Active investors may choose to use this technical indicator as a stock evaluation tool. Used as a coincident indicator, the CCI reading above 100 would reflect strong price action which may signal an uptrend. After a recent check, MGM Resorts International's 14-day RSI is currently at 47.00, the 7-day stands at 47.45, and the 3-day is sitting at 41.93. Taking a deeper look into the technical levels of MGM Resorts International (MGM), we can see that the Williams percent range or 14-day Williams percent R currently sits at 50.20. The Williams percent R oscillates in a range from 0 to 100. A reading between 0 and 20 would point to an overbought situation. A reading from 80 to 100 would signal an oversold situation. The Williams percent R was developed by Larry Williams. This is a momentum indicator that is the inverse of the fast stochastic oscillator.